Hey guys, welcome to week 3 of virtual learning. I'm Dr. Watson, your 7th grade social studies teacher. So far, I've taken 5 grades for virtual learners. The first week, the 3-day week, on Thursday, you had to do an economic activity. That was the first grade. The second grade came from that Friday, which was a government activity. Last week, you had the Google Slides for Africa's geography. It had closed notes that you had to complete, and it had activities in it. That was the third grade for the year. Fourth grade was physical features activity. And then the fifth grade was your quiz that you had to take on Friday. If you have not completed those 5 activities, you might want to go back and complete those. You will lose points for being late, but it's still better than a 0. Now I'd like to talk about what we're going to cover this week. Week 3 directions for Africa environmental issues. Number 1, you'll see that you have an Africa environmental issues slideshow, very similar to last week. You will need to fill in the closed notes and do all the activities in that slideshow. And this is expected to last Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Monday and Tuesday, you should be able to complete the closed notes. And on Wednesday, you should complete all other activities and turn that slideshow in by 1:10 on Wednesday. Second on that list, for Thursday, you have environmental issues in Africa. It's a sheet that you need to do and turn in on Thursday. And then Friday, once again, you have a Google quiz. Monday through Thursday, you need to be reviewing your notes and activities and study. Now I'd like to talk a little bit about Africa's environmental issues Google Slides. I'm going to go through and show you the activities that you are expected to complete this week. If you tune in with me Monday for our Google's Meet session at 9 a.m., I will actually go through the notes and teach this lesson. On slide 3, it starts your closed notes. On your closed notes, these are the notes that you type in the blank, so make sure you fill in all the blanks. The answers come from the slides, so as you read through the slides, you will be able to find the answer and write it in there word for word. There is no guessing to this. So for example, the first slide says water has always been vital to Africa. The oceans, rivers, and seas that surround and run through Africa have allowed Africans to engage in trade and to have access to the outside world. You go back up to your closed notes. Water has been vital to Africa. You type it in the blank. So all the answers that you need are found in the slides. So that word vital is found right there. As you continue through, you'll see other notes in there. You'll see some charts that you need to look at, read over. It takes a while for me to click through the slides and get to the activities. So finally, when I get down to slide 29, I find another activity, and it wants you to pull the blue slides over into the correct place. So does drought go under cause, or does drought go under effect? And so all these blue discs will be used to fill out the chart. Water bottle. You're going to design a water bottle. So you type in the box and you do your image on the water bottle. Going through more notes here, dealing with deforestation. And you find it once again, cause and effect. So slide the tiles into the correct place. Is it a cause or is it an effect? And then you find an activity called Analyze Political Cartoon. And so you're going to type in these boxes your answer. But you look at slide 47 to pick a cartoon. You got several cartoons to pick from. So you look at the cartoon, go back to slide 46, type in the box your answer to that cartoon. And then slide 48, you will create your own cartoon. Use symbols or images to design your own political cartoon that represents deforestation in Africa. Use the examples on the previous slide for ideas, but make sure you have your own idea. Come up with your own idea for this political cartoon. In the text box, describe what is happening in the cartoon. Then we go through desertification slides. Once again, you have another cause and effect where you pull the tiles into the correct box. And then you have a selfie activity. It's time to spread awareness about desertification. Selfie activity. On the left, you'll find some faces that you can use, some backgrounds you can use. Pull them over into this area for your selfie. Slide 63 starts with organize, where you put your causes in one box, effects in the next box, image in the other box. And then the final activity is the ticket out the door. You write tweets about the environmental issues across the continent of Africa. Keep them short to the point, but include enough information to prove you understand. For Thursday's environmental issues in Africa activity, you choose one of the environmental issues in Africa. You can choose from pollution, unequal distribution of water, desertification, or deforestation. You will write an introductory paragraph where you tell about the problem. In other words, go back to your notes and tells what the problem is in Africa. Tell what some of the causes are. Give as many details as possible. In paragraph number 2, you're going to write what you think you can do, what they should do to solve or improve upon the problem. And so you brainstorm ideas on ways to make it better, to stop it completely, and write a good paragraph. Make sure you use your own ideas and words. I will be checking for plagiarism. Do not copy and paste from some source or person. This must be in your own words. It has to be at least half a page long, single spaced, and 14 font. And you start down here below the arrow. And so if you'll fill up the rest of that space on this page, that will give you your half page. Then finally on Friday, you will have a comprehension check, your quiz, over Africa's environmental issues. And so you'll go through and just click the correct answer for each question. I hope this will get you started. Maybe it gives you a little better guideline on what is expected and what you need to complete during the week. You see that is 3 total grades. You will get 1 grade for completing the Google Slides and its activities. You'll get a 2nd grade for doing the Thursday activity, and then you will get a quiz grade on Friday. So the deadline for these, the time for them to be turned in, will be 1:10 each day. And the reason I picked 1:10 each day is because that is when you would leave our hallway as a student coming face to face. At 1:15, I have my planning period, and that is the time I sit down and I grade and answer these emails. And so to make sure that you're getting them turned in on time and giving me time to grade them during my planning period, 1:10 will now be the new deadline. I know this last week I set it at 11:59 midnight basically, and I realized that was a mistake on my part because some of y'all were turning in at midnight, which I will release them on Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. So you're welcome to start on Sunday, but they will be due, the first activity that will be due will be your Google Slides will be due Wednesday at 1:10. Thursday's activity will be due at 1:10, and your Google quiz will be due at 1:10 on Friday. And that way I can grade those during my planning period and put those in the grade books. If you're missing anything, please go back and make up the missing work, get it turned in. Like I said, anything's better than nothing. You will lose points for being late, just like this coming week. If it's after 1:10, it is late. So please try to get work ahead, get things done on time. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I need everybody there Monday at 9 a.m. I'm going to go over to Google Slides. I'm going to teach the activity. I'm going to talk about desertification and deforestation and pollution, and I'm going to teach the lesson. So if you show up at Google Meets on Monday at 9 a.m., come ready to learn. And I'd like to see the whole class there. It'd be nice to have a great turnout. You are expected to be there. You need to be there. So hopefully I'll see you on Monday in our little kind of face-to-face through the computer. I look forward to it. Have a good week.